Yo, what's up guys? How you guys doing? And welcome back to another video on the House TD. And pretty much we're going to go ahead and explain what the Darkness Rising is all about, because I know we have a lot of misinformation out there and some people that weren't exactly sure what was happening. So let me go ahead and try to break it down for you guys so you guys kind of understand what to look for. But in case of you need a little bit more explanation, you can always talk to this guy right here, Darkness Rising, and he pretty much goes over like what the shadow gems are, what the dark hearts are, and pretty much the dark hearts you do get from defeating bosses. He does explain it right here in a little bit more detail, and then he goes on to the dark competition, which I'm going to go a little bit further later on, and the rewards as well. And pretty much when you talk to him again, you just gotta talk to him about the shadow gems, and those shadow gems you do get pretty much inside of the floors, and I'll just go ahead and go a little bit over that in detail. But before we go inside, let's go ahead and show you guys this right here. So we do have our Shadow Demon, Corrupt Angel, and Shadow Blade. And pretty much for you guys that don't know, you could actually get these for your Shadow Gems, which are going to be the ones on the top right hand corner. Pretty much where the Valentine's broken hearts were at before, but that's pretty much what it is. So it's a pretty cool feature because it's not only worth Robux, but it also helps out people that cannot afford Robux, which I think is an amazing feature. It's that. Also, these are going to be the percentages: 89 to get the Shadow Demon, 10% for Shadow Blade, and 1% for Corrupted Angel. Now let's go ahead and head inside real quickly so I can kind of show you guys where you guys can go ahead and check leaderboards, where you can get your hearts, and where to take them. So right now that we're in here, this is going to be our competition info, and this pretty much tells you how long the competition is going to be out for. So just keep that in mind. You have a time right there. Not exactly sure when you're going to be looking at this video, but keep in mind that this will change based on when you play the game. Also, you have our leaderboards right here, which is pretty much going to be our 1%, if I remember correctly. And a lot of people actually been calling this the Teeny Task leaderboard, which I thought was pretty funny. But pretty much this is our leaderboard right here. This is the 1% of the people, the population that play. And so this right here will just tell you how many dark hearts you have destroyed. And for you guys that don't know where you can find your dark hearts, you can always go to your backpack, go to collectibles, and I believe it's in here somewhere. Yeah, right here, dark hearts. It'll show you how many you got for completing floors. Right here pretty much shows you a bracket of pretty much like where you're at. On the bottom right here, it tells you what your requirements are and what your score currently is. As right here, 89, that's my score right now, and so I meet these brackets right here. So pretty much if you want to be in the top 0.1% bracket, you have to have a total of 956. If you want to be on the 1%, you have to have 254. If you want to be on the 10%, you have to have a total of 26. And if you want to be on the 25th, you have to have 6 in total. And also 50% is going to be 2. And I think for the 99, it's going to be 2 as well. Just because there's not too many people that play. And realistically, there's a lot of people that have made baby accounts. So it pretty much helps out people that actually play the game as well. Because all those babies that people no longer use are going to be below on the lower 99% bracket. And for the 100%, if you guys don't make it, then you should have grinded a little bit more, unfortunately. Right here, this guy right here is where you pretty much sacrifice your hearts. So you're going to talk to him, you're going to place your hearts, and then once you do it, he's going to go ahead and do a little animation where he picks up his sword. Once he picks it up, he's going to destroy it, and that gets added to your total. And just to see the updated total right now, we have 103 right here on the side. Going back outside, of course, pretty much how you're able to get these shadow tokens as well as the hearts is you're going to go into one of these elevators to get to the floors, and once you load up, it's going to be pretty much tell you like what floor do you want to play, and it'll actually show you the rewards as well if you do normal mode or if you do darkness mode. But for right now, I think darkness mode might be a little bit more beneficial, because once you hit 1,500 of the shadow tokens, you're going to get a guaranteed mythic at least. Keep in mind too, like pretty much the floors are going to indicate how many hearts you get. So right here, you're going to have 1, and then right here, you're going to have 2, and so on. So 3 here, 4, 5, 6, 7. And pretty much I'm going to go ahead and do 7, but I'm going to go put it on the lowest difficulty because I'm a little too lazy right now. And I'm just trying to get this video as quickly as I possibly can out to you guys, because I know I had a couple people asking. Pretty much these are going to be the modes that you guys have, kind of like the Valentine's Day event where you have your normal mode, or you can do your darkness mode where it's pretty much 50% stronger enemies, and then you also have shadow gems and dark hearts instead of your soul gems. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that, and then the map's going to completely drastically change completely, which I think is pretty cool. I actually do like how it's like purple and kind of like dark in here too, and I do like these little pink flames. So let's go ahead and get this party just started. I'm gonna go ahead and drop these troops down as quickly as I possibly can. And also you do have these portals right here where some of the dark troops or corrupted troops come out of, so just keep that in mind. And let me actually get my fingers on the right button so then I can start deploying my troops ASAP. Here we go. Okay, there we go. We got our Krampus going down. Let's go, Krampus. And then, yeah, that's pretty much self-explanatory. So just keep in mind, too, it's like you do have your regular entrances and then you have extra portals, too. So just keep that in mind when you're defending as well. And just go ahead and place all your troops where you need to strategically, and just make sure that you have like the right troops, just because it's going to be a little bit more difficult than it should be. But let's go ahead and just fast forward to us actually defeating the boss, so then you guys can see how many tokens and our soul gems that we actually get. Alright, so pretty much right now we have the boss, and I have all my Krampuses focusing down on him, so it's going to be a quick little fight right here. He's going to die, and then we're going to go ahead and get our tokens and our shadow gems, I should say, not soul gems. And I actually got a pet. Nice, nice, nice. Can't really complain about that one. But that's pretty much how you get everything that you need. It's pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy event. And I also have their Discord up right here, just so I can kind of read to you guys exactly what you guys kind of need to know, but I kind of went over it all, so let's go ahead and talk about it. The darkness is here, the final event of chapter 1. Jump in the game to join now. It's the first tournament, which is going to be this. I'm going to scroll all the way down to the content will last 2 weeks and end on the launch of chapter 2, so keep that in mind. So darkness hasn't come out yet. I know a lot of people were upset about it, but we got about like less than 2 weeks now until darkness actually comes out. We get it. Added shadow urns, which are the ones right here, which we talked about. There's going to be 3 new heroes. Collect for either soul gems or Robux, and they're going to be the corrupted angel, which is going to be up here, shadow blade, and then you're going to have shadow demon. Contest prize, the top 0.1% bracket, guaranteed shiny demon throne hero, 20 shadow urns, which are going to be these right here, and they're going to get 3,000 soul gems plus all rewards that I'm going to go ahead and talk about right now, which is going to be at the bottom, everything else that everyone else is getting. Top 1% is going to get a death throne urn, 10 shadow urns, 1,500 soul gems plus all the other rewards that I'm going to mention. 10% is going to get shadow arc urn, which is nice. We got 5 shadow urns, 1,000 soul gems, and all rewards below. Next one is going to be 5 shadow urns for the top 25. You're going to get 1,000 soul gems, 25 voodoo tokens, and all other rewards on the bottom. So the 50% is going to be 3 shadow urns, 50 soul gems, 10 voodoo tokens, all rewards from the brackets on below, which is going to be the last one. It's going to be 99% of the gamers is going to get 1 shadow urn. You're going to get 200 soul gems, 10 voodoo tokens, and Death Throne shadow art, which is going to be pretty interesting. Also, if you guys did not know this already, trading has been re-enabled, which is going to be right here, which is a big W to us. And the realms have been fixed. For you guys that don't know, the realms have been kind of acting weird, where sometimes players wouldn't even spawn in. So that has been fixed. And if you guys want to go ahead and just check this info out, just go ahead and click on their house Discord. And I'm going to go ahead and explain this because I get this question all the time. How do you get to the house Discord server? You're going to go to, let's just start from the beginning. You go to Roblox, right? You click on the house, and for you guys that don't know this, scroll a little bit down to where you see this little Discord server right here. Click on that, and you're just going to accept the invitation, and then it will definitely pop you up to here to the house server. And if you guys want to go ahead and just check out the information I just told you, it's going to be on the announcements tab. Anyways, guys, I hope this helps you out a little bit, kind of like understand it a little bit more. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, just go ahead and leave it in the comment section. But thank you guys once again for watching. Appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.